British Hill Climb Championships are back. In 2024, Hexham in the northeast of England, near Newcastle, will be the venue, with Dipton Mill Road being the climb of choice. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ed and I'll be here to whet your appetite for the upcoming British Hill Climb Championships and of course the Hill Climb season. The championship will be taking place at the end of October, the very last weekend. Will I be taking part? Subscribe to find out. So each year a cycling club gets a chance to apply to host the British Hill Climb Championships. And this year, a club very close to my heart called Muckle CC have that honour. Now usually it's not until a couple of months after the last championship that people get to know where and when the following year's championship will take place. I've had kind of inside knowledge, because I know them quite well, to know that there was a little bit of a twist in the story to this one. So between early summer and the end of October, cyclists of all ages, abilities, weights and different bikes start to target and really hone their training to concentrate on getting better at climbing. Now this could be winning events, but more often than not, it's trying to go back and break your own personal best. For me, the hill climb season has always been a really good excuse to sharpen my tools after a year of doing a lot of endurance, doing some big events, some long races and challenges, a bit like the Mont Ventoux Gran Fondo this year. So here's what the promoting club, Muckle Cycling Club, had to say. We're excited to announce that the 2024 National Hill Climb Championships will take place on Dipton Mill Road, Hexham, 4 miles from Prospect Hill. More on that in a minute. Dipton Mill Road is 1.2 kilometres at 9.8%, topping out at 13.4%. A tough climb that changes gradient multiple times with a kicker at the finish to catch you out. So I mentioned Prospect Hill there. That was supposed to be the location for this year's National Hill Climb Championship. But like I said, by inside knowledge, I knew it wasn't going to be there. Both climbs are very similar in length and duration. I think the winning times this year are going to be very close to 3 minutes. I know, really short, right? But long enough, it's going to be very painful. Prospect Hill has seen some damage to the road, so they had to change the location. Now, I've had a wholesome relationship with the Muckles, and knowing John, the head honcho, for a number of years, he kept me abreast of the situation. I actually went up for a ride a couple of weeks ago when I was on the Wild Ones Tour de France podcast, and we secretly recce'd the climb then, and I could tell that this wasn't your ordinary climb. However, it's got all the ingredients, I think, for a very good national championship. For a start, it's quite straight, and the idea of being able to see riders quite far ahead of you, and also the fans on the side of the road being able to see you for a long time, that's very unique, and I think it's going to offer some awesome photos, which is the main thing, quite frankly. Now, they actually held a test event there not long ago. You may not be aware of it, so I thought I'd keep you updated. Now, they said the test event was a great success and even had free pizza for riders afterwards. I'm sure we can all get behind that. The race was won by Andy Cunningham of Ilkley CC. Now, Andy actually is I wouldn't say he flies under the radar, but he's a very, very good cyclist. Incredibly fast uphill, and should not be a surprise to anybody if he pulls out a massive performance if he does the National Hill Climb Championships, which I'm assuming. Now, he set a new course record because it was, well, the first time they'd ever set a race on there, with a 3:27 flat. Marcus Cram of Muckle was second, 3:31, only 4 seconds behind. Now, I can definitely say with great confidence that the race for the win at the Nationals this year across all categories is going to be really close. The first female was Rachel Geller, and I want to give a special shout out to the junior riders that took part in this. I know a couple of them follow this channel, and my hope actually is that one day British cycling will take a look at some of the young riders coming through, potential young riders with really good climbing abilities, just like they do with the time trial talent that we have in this country. Now, there is a qualification criteria for the British Hill Climb Championships. There's 370 places, as you can see, and it's always been a difficult one to call as to who gets an entry and who doesn't. I think I'm right in saying that I just about managed to get an automatic entry because of my palmares at the hill climbing scene already, so hopefully my entry gets accepted. Now, this is a very brief video, just hyping up the British Hill Climb Championship in a way and hoping to whet your appetite for it, but I can definitely delve in deeper if you want to know more about it. And if you're interested at all, last year I actually did a whole series running up to the British Hill Climb Championships and me finishing second to Andrew Feather, who did a fantastic ride. If you're interested at all, you want to watch those videos, I'm going to leave a link down below to the playlist where you can find them all and watch them back to back if you really want to. But if you enjoyed this video in any way and you want to see more of this kind of content in the build up to the Hill Climb Championships, then please like the video, subscribe if you're new, comment too, and actually I've got some 8-week hill climbing plans if you're interested. More details in the description. So this promises to be a belter of a venue and a championship if all goes smoothly, and I really wish it does. That was a pun. Did I say wheelie? Yeah, I really wish it does. In due course, I'm going to be sharing more information about my plans for the next couple of months. So like I said, make sure you stick around for those details. It's going to be one that if you're interested, you're not going to want to miss out on. Now, as always, I really appreciate you watching and supporting this journey and this channel. And I will see you in another video very soon.